Well, just when you thought the trusted New South Wales government is a gold standard leader in handling pandemics, and they have been, details have leaked out that might make you think again. New South Wales Health has moved to install a new rule to make it compulsory for private security guards who work in hotel quarantine in Sydney to wear face masks. You heard right. Those within hotel quarantine will all have to wear face masks from now on. Now, I had to read this twice. I cannot believe this wasn't a rule already. The New South Wales Clinical Excellence Commission has updated its guidelines saying guards will now wear masks at all times while on duty. For some inexplicable reason, up until now, security guards were not required to wear any personal protective equipment when sitting or walking around the floors. So in New South Wales, we all had to wear a mask over the weekend when we went into certain shops and venues, but the very staff inside a venue that we know could be likely to have a person who has been COVID positive don't have to wear one. How did we think that that was a good rule? Who overlooked that since March? The change comes after a returned traveller blew the whistle last week by sending photos of a guard sitting outside a hotel door without a mask. Good on her for doing it, but why does it take a photo in the newspaper to bring these people into line with the rest of them? World Health Organization advisor Professor Mary Louise McLaws, who I've had on this program many times during the summer, says all staff inside hotel quarantine should be wearing protection. She said they need a mask and eye protection to stop them from picking up the virus from small particles that can hang in the air due to insufficient airflow. Classic case, hotel room. This is something you'd expect the Victorian government might have been guilty of earlier in the piece, not New South Wales. And so this has been allowed to happen for 11 months. Don't tell me that one of the mystery cases we have recorded since March hasn't been as a result of a security guard not wearing a mask. I bet there's a record somewhere in the files of New South Wales Health that has made a link or two with security guards. A scientific review, by the way, of masks has found they do reduce the risk of spreading the virus by 67%. They work. At least a problem no longer exists. But among all the ticks and gold stamps New South Wales has received for their quarantine, their protocols, this one has a big red cross next to it. Under the other serious failure, of course, Ruby Princess.